Hola chicos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos a otro capítulo más de Final Fantasy XVI. Vamos a hacer más secundarias. Estamos en la fonda de Marta, directamente. Vamos a terminar las tres que quedan y a ver si avanzamos un poquito más a los altos hornos, a calentarnos un poquito. A ver qué carajo quiere Martita.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
Dalle, dalle. Pues por lo menos que va a dar el sitio a la gente, ¿no?
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Yo estaba pensando en meterles un gigafulgor y ya estaba, ¿sabes? O sea, bueno, pero bueno, si quiere ayudarme el Tito Wade, pues vamos.
All right, Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan.
Yo diría de entrar a machete, en plan de ¡pa! Un cabezazo y ya estaba, ¿no? Pero bueno.
Sir Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure. I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Bueno, pues nada. Yo pensé que íbamos a pegarnos más con los acásicos más que con los otros. Pero bueno, mira, tenemos teleporta a Eastpool. Mira qué bien. Y ya vamos a machete, tú. Bueno, por lo menos aquí avanzamos un poco de historia y esta gente se vino a vivir aquí, ¿no? Eso está bien. Estoy quitando un pelo de la nariz. Y lo más probable es que vaya a estornudar que flipas. O sea, pegarnos ahora de palos. Bahamut. Ya. Hola.
Or face the consequences.
Hola. Ay, qué tonto. Ahora. Amigos. Pum, pum. Ole, ole, ole. Vaya.
That's the end of that then. Or maybe not.
Oh, un flank.
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too.
Ahí, ahí, ahí. ¿Qué coño? Un buen gigafulgor ahí. Rayo Fénix, Ivan. También. Ni tan mal. Me he fallado. Joder, qué mal estoy. A mimir. Ni tan mal. 1600 de experiencia. Es verdad que me había quitado un mogollón de habilidades que no usaba. Como la de Garuda y demás. Yo creo que vamos a tener que ir a ayudar al pelotón, ¿eh? No sé por qué. Ah, pues no. Están defendidos, ¿eh?
A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away. Before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now.
Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them, and not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy, especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Luego,
Eastpool
compa.
is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
Ok. Pues vamos a decírselo a Martita. ¡Ey! Objetos nuevos. ¿Será una canción o algo? No lo sé. ¿Se habrá teleportado ahí? No, se ha quedado en el otro lado. Eso está guay. Eso me ha gustado. En el sentido de que se ha actualizado el mapa. En el rollo de que ahora hay una aldea que no hay enemigos y esas cosas. Eso está guay. Eso me gusta. A ver, ¿qué tenemos de nuevo? El hálito de luz Dracosatélites. Ojo. Disminuye el tiempo de recarga. Es que yo estoy usando los Dracosatélites cada 2×3. Así que yo creo que se puto viene, ¿no? A ver. No, nada nuevo. Vale, perfecto. Pues me los llevo, lo llevo. 4 segundos. Vale, sí, pero me lo voy a equipar. Pero vamos a ver dónde. Porque los Dracosatélites están muy guay. Llamas del renacer y el efecto de las ultrapotis. Pues fuera esto. Y Dracosatélites. Esto... Caca. Vale, pues muy bien. Marta, ya tenéis casas nuevas.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
Eastpool, supongo.
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
¡Pum! Muy bien. Ha sido rapidita esta, ¿no? Mejor. Pasta, me dan, bien. Vale, pues entonces ahora nos disponimos, ¿sabes? Que viene a hablar. Entonces, la fonda de Marta ya está. Podemos ir aquí o aquí. Y yo creo que... hace mucho que no vemos Lost Wing. Y lo vimos antes, que estaban en plan la gente emigrando, yéndose porque tenían miedo, ¿no? Del fin del mundo y esta vaina. Pero la cosa es, ¿dónde coño te vas? ¿Sabes? Si está acabándose el puto mundo, vamos a huir. ¿A dónde cajones vais a ir? Si está todo... Si todos realmente se va a ir a la verga, ¿no? Pero bueno, vale. A ver, Quinten, ¿qué tienes que contarme?
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found. And it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
Bueno, vale. No me acordaba de esta quest, de esta historia. Si es Justicia Implacable 2, esa segunda parte de la primera. Cosas más obvias digo, ¿no? Pero ya me entendéis.
The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive.
A ver si sobreviven, tío.
All of us.
Estaría guay que murieran, ¿sabes? En ese sentido de que la tercera parte de la misión sería básicamente en plan de vengar tú a ellos. O en su defecto, más que vengar, tratar de salvar a los pocos que queden vivos. Es decir, dando a entender que la metáfora... No, la metáfora no. Dando a entender que, ay, es que la venganza no lleva a ningún lado, porque mimo, ¿sabes? Uy, qué poca vida tengo, tú. Usaré entonces el poder de Ifrito para recuperar vida, tú. Por ahí arriba es. ¿Puedo escalar eso? No, padre, ¿verdad? Tengo que ir por otro lado. Por aquí, wake up. Son misiones muy cortitas las secundarias que hay, la verdad. Es decir, y tampoco... Bueno, estas ya empiezan a aportar un poquitito más. Vamos a tener gente en el... Más gente en el sitio, ¿no?
Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
Pues corre.
We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Me encanta. Prométeme que harás lo que puedas. O sea, harás lo que puedas, promete... Y el otro pone que promete que no... Pues nido de dragón y para aquí. Gracias a estos teleportos estamos haciendo rápidos. No sé, al final vamos a tener que ayudar a la peña, tú, Si es un perro de estos grandotes, yo creo que voy a usar a Ifrit, quiero decir. Eso, espérate. Vale, por aquí. Me recuperaba un poco de vida, tú. Insecto píreo. Coño. Ni tan mal. Pum. Bueno, hemos recuperado vida, está muy bien. Es por más adelante, ¿no? Coño. Ah, es un rap, pero si es un chocó, es extraño. Vaya, has comido un puto contraataque, campeón. Ahora uno fuera. Buena, perrete. ¿Estos chocobos aquí?
Damn it. Don't tell me I'm too late.
Hay gente muerta ahí ya, ¿eh? Y me da que son gente de los nuestros, ¿no? De los Wing. Mira que dije, ¿cómo molaría que murieran? Pues toma.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on then.
A ver, bonito.
You're no guard dog. It's a rabid beast that needs to be.
Eso no. Vaya. Ahora. Espérate que te voy a montar esto. Buena, bebé. Madre mía. Voy con esto. No te levantes. Oh, vaya paliza le hemos dado, ¿no? Al final el juego ya se ha basado en la estrategia que es básicamente descargar las habilidades a saco cuando están en vulnerable. Y ya. Pocos las estamos usando. Bueno, las de los... Las metralletas sí que las usamos para bajar la barra de vulnerabilidad, pero el resto no las solemos usar. Muy... basic, ¿no? Digamos. Ahora. A ver qué nos sorprende con lo de Shiva y el otro. Con los poderes, digo.
And begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Verás, aún hay que matar a todo Dios.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool.
Vale.
Damn it. It's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick. Farewell.
Estamos en ello, estamos en ello. Se acercan más enemigos, vamos por ellos. Espera, que tenemos esto para recargar súper rápido, tú. Y mira cómo vuela. 90 dragos satélites, 100 dragos satélites, 110. Y esto, toma. ¿Alguien más? Ahí abajo.
This might take a while.
Venga, venga, venga por aquí. ¡Au, au!
You're finished.
Es que explotan, tío. Y estos también explotarán con esto también. Gástalo todo. Vaya palizón, ¿no? Y no estamos sobrados de nivel ni nada. O sea, al final este juego no va del nivel. Pero yo qué sé. Vamos muy bien. Está por aquí. Dentro. No, ¿en serio? Madre mía. Quinton, de verdad.
Quentin. Quentin, look at me. Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quinton. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quinton. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing. Right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quinton we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quinton will suffice. After all, we are family. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Dame un segundito que estoy contestando un WhatsApp. Ya está. Vale, a ver qué tenemos. Es el emblema del colgado. Oh. Y ciclón la cena. ¡Wow! Oh, ¡Wow! Bueno, esta misión me ha gustado, pero se está yendo a la verga todo, tío. O sea, es como tal. Y me he dado cuenta, vamos al mercado de Boklak, de que... ¿Cómo digo? Bueno, me he dado cuenta, no, es que ponen el... En la Play, cuando antes de encender el juego, que voy por un 82% de historia principal. ¿El oís? Ay, la hermana, claro, es verdad. Vale, hay que buscar una señora, ¿no?
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
Dale, dale.
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chairdra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
Oh.
All right.
Zona nueva entonces. Vale.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Oh, wow, 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 wow. Todos se mudan, ¿eh? O sea, todos los sitios se están mudando. Es por... ¿Dónde carajo voy? Ah. Garganta de Nibdibidi. Por aquí podíamos meternos, tú. De hecho, si vamos aquí... Vamos a ver. Es por aquí, ¿no? No. ¿Eres un bandido o eres normal? Eres normal. Vale. Por si acaso, vamos a ver qué coño desbloqueo aquí. Mapa que voy a desbloquear luego aquí. Mola porque me dicen, te abrirán la puerta, mi gente. Y yo, vale, voy por otro lado. A mimir. Acatá. Yo estoy pensando, te juro, estoy pensando muy fuertemente en meterme el bufo al... ¿Cómo se llama este ataque? El estallido centelleante. Directamente para que se recargue más rápido. Mira qué chulada. Claro, ya veo las beasts. ¿Puedo tirarme desde aquí? Bueno, mira, sabéis lo que os digo, ¿no? Me cansáis. Unas llamas de renacer. ¡No mueren! Es más vida de lo que pensaba, tú, ¿eh? Hola, amigo. Espérate. Uy, qué poquito te faltaba a ti, ¿eh? Pégate con esta gente. Ahí. Fuera de aquí. ¡Ay, voladores! ¡No! Vale. Por el perro. A ver. Coño de la madre. A ver, ¿qué más tenemos por aquí? Barraco. Hostia. Vaya macoca. ¿Quién queda? Oye, otro pájaro, pero no creo que sea ese. Vale, entonces queda este tonto. Que lo va a matar Torgal seguro. Oh, ya está. Me sorprende que sea tan sencilla esta, ¿eh? Teniendo en cuenta que tal solo sea matar... Y esto se va a transformar en ciudad también, porque no puedo correr por aquí. Tiene que haber ido por el río, que seguro que es más bonito. A la ida, ¿no? Está chulo, mira, ¿no? Lo malo es la tonalidad del juego, que se ha quedado en plan... Dios mío. El chocobo popeador. Se ha quedado de un tono súper... Yo qué sé, tío. Rosado. O sea, entiendo que por qué. Pero, tío, o sea, esto merecía la pena verlo con el tono guay que tenía el videogame. ¿Puedo ir por el...? No puedo ir por ahí. Estamos limitados. Tip. Tip. Y ya es la última secundaria que tengo, ojo. Y nos da tiempo a avanzar un poquito en la historia. Ni tan mal, ¿eh? Bueno, si la entrega... ¿Por qué voy andando? Es más, estoy yendo al final de las llanuras. No entiendo la vida, pero bueno. Vale. Me he equivocado de camino. Y... vamos a... Ecos... no sé qué... Aquí. Venga. Vamos antes así, tú. Yo iba andando, pero vaya. Acabamos antes. Tanto que acabamos antes... No me he curado ni nada. Uy. Hola, bro.
Something the matter, Theodore. Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you?
Vas a hacer algo por tu cuenta, fijísimo.
I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Vale. Vamos a ver. Hola.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
¡Pum! Esta tendrá segunda parte, por supuesto. Yo creo que le tendremos que partir la cara a los tontitos estos. Belicita, sangre negra, whatever. Vale, pues yo creo que voy a ir. Ah, pues no.
Ah, Clive.
Dime.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister, he represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Mira cómo se ríe, ¿eh? La broma le ha encantado. Vale. Pues yo creo que... Uno. Voy a volver a base. A ver si por casualidad... Lo diré. Por casuality. Tenemos... Mira, tenemos nuevas cartas que podemos leer. Y... ¿Hay por casualidad recompensa o no? No, no hay recompensa, pero hay bichos nuevos. Hola, Mogu Mogu. Hablan de anuncios. ¿Será el...? No, uno nuevo, de hecho. Un S nuevo. Un S, una B. El hombre de negro. El hombre de negro. Pese a que la mayor parte de las guardias oscuras atacaron Lost Wind, sucumbieron a la acumulación de éter, ha llegado noticias de un superviviente que, fiel a sus principios, mata sin piedad a cualquier portador que se acerque a su escondite. Hay que ajusticiarlo para poner fin a las purgas de una vez por todas. Hostias, vale. Y estos también me faltan, tú, la manada. La manada. Bueno, estos los haré. Yo creo que esos los puedo hacer off the record. Si tengo tiempo. Vamos a Altos Hornos, a ver qué onda, ¿vale? Un ratito. Avanzamos un poquitito. Y ya paro. Quedan más o menos 10 minutos, o sí, un poquito más.
Clive? My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
But we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Ay, el Torgal. Entonces yo también ayudo.
Everyone with me?
Yo por aquí veo algún sacrificio, ¿eh? El Gaff las tiene contadas, ¿eh? En plan rollo, no vamos a poder con todos. O el Joshua se queda... No lo sé, tío.
Here they come.
Cállate. ¿Sabéis lo que os digo? Fénix va a hacer cositas. Reventado mogollón, ¿eh?
How are we doing, Mid? I thought you said that ship was fast.
Hacemos un giga fulgor. No, ahora.
Old? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers. Come on then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer?
Sounds like a coffee, you. We don't pay, and I'll be damned if I'm going first.
Ahí vienen más. No, no me toques, no me toques. Wow, 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 wow. Ahí con Fénix de nuevo. Joder, que rápido ha recargado, ¿no? Lo que mete esto, tú, ¿no? ¿Cómo te atreves a pegar a mis panas, tú? ¡Hala! Lo hemos matado rápido, ¿eh? Está bien, está bien. Sed férrea, qué bien. Qué bien. Van a venir más, ¿verdad?
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
Ah, pues no.
You heard the captain. Clive.
Lo sabía. Te lo dije. ¿Otra vez?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Ostras, son muchos.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
¿Cuánto? Madre del amor hermoso.
Up for another round? Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner.
Ah, sí.
Those are my eyes. No matter, heads will roll, all the same. Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. His rock blood will have run through an Eddie's veins.
Pero mueren en nada.
These foes will not fall easily. But they will fall.
Estos hombres no caerán fácilmente. Me acabo de reventar ya un...
How long are we meant to keep this up? As long as it takes. Unless you have a better. Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
¡Ay, qué hijo de puta! Ahora.
It's over. Should we make for the ship? Not yet. Wait for my signal.
O sea, toma señal. Joder, yo pensando, ya se han acabado.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, run for it!
Es gracioso, porque es torpe. El Enterprise ha logrado escapar. Bien. Ole, ole, ole. Me estoy forrando de pasta. Yo esperaría a acomodarme un poco más. Porque si vas a ir a cañón, igual te puedes caer. Y te vas a la verga un poco, pero bueno, no pasa nada. Mar de Naldia. Ese es el otro. Ese es otro barco, ¿no? Einherjar. Sí. Ahí va Jill, ¿no? Supongo. ¿O no? Yo creo que sí. Sí, la estoy oyendo respirar.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. and wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Ah, claro, para que le pille el poder, Mythos, ¿no? Makes sense.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
¿Qué digo yo? Joshua morirá, ¿no? Cuando se le vaya el... ¡Ay, el otro! Es verdad. El Bahamut.
Great God of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord.
Wow, mierda. Bueno, no puedo guardar aquí, así que tenemos que avanzar un poquitito. Venga. Mola, por parecer. No es recta final, porque luego tienen que desbloquearse mogollón de secundarias, a las cuales yo creo que las haré. Y las escorias y tal, y todas estas vainas. Yo creo que sí, la mayoría, ¿no?
between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
Está muy emocionada, ¿eh? ¿Al abordaje o qué?
Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed! Aye, aye!
Do you feel that, Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Hacemos un capítulo un poquito más largo. ¿Qué os parece? Uy, el otro, tú.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate.
Es que esto pinta guay, tío.
Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Puto radiante se ha vuelto, es que madre mía.
Great Gregor's gas!
One of us.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never. I'll find her.
Ah, no puedo dejarlo aquí, ¿eh? Mira el otro.
Bloody hell! Hard a starboard!
¿Por qué haces eso, Mid? Bueno, esto hay que hacerlo, o sea, el abordaje, o sea, hay que hacerla. Es un poquito más largo, vale, correcto. Pero no pensé, yo pensé que íbamos a pararnos un momentito, en plan rollo, vamos a amplificar antes del abordaje, tal, lo que sea. Pero no padre, o sea, vamos muy a machete. Voy a tener que coger más ataques de área, para estas oleadas, porque madre del amor hermoso. 2 no me llegan, 3 estaría mejor. Digo yo. Porque tú, compañero, está guay, pero... Bueno, Gigafulgor está bien y no tarda mucho en recargarse. Aquí, que te pincho. ¡Que te pincho! ¿Se acercan los enemigos? Un señor. Ven aquí. Comes un colín. Te comes otro colín. Cabrón. ¿Estás seguro que quieres verme así? Vamos a ver. Que no, hombre, que no vas a hacer ni mierdas tú ahora mismo. Vaya parro te acabas de comer, ¿no? Si yo sin ver nada. Vaya, vaya, vaya. Aquí no hay playa. Ni no, ni no, ni no. 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 Muérase, señor. Muérase, señor. Ni no, ni no, ni no. Gancho petreo, tú. Cata, cata. Cata, cata. Cata, cata. Hala, a mimir. Manusito me escribe y me dirá y yo le diré ¿y ahora dónde coño tengo que ir, tío? Por aquí. Makes totally sense. No veo un carajo, tú. ¿Oti? Vaya. Hola, amigos, ¿qué tal? Meteorito, toma, para mí. Pues tendré que subir, supongo. Vale, perdón. Colega, salva a Jill ya. Y vas a ayudarlos tú, o sea, no entiendo. O sea, el hermano es muy rollo Peach, o sea, damisela en apuros total. Porque madre del amor hermoso. ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces? ¿Cómo te atreves? Uno. Dos. Este tiene más vida, Vamos allá. Ahora, Mimi. ¿Qué hace? ¡Oh, Dios! A Mimi. Vámonos. Juntaos para la foto. Quiero hacer una cosita. No quería hacer eso. Espera un momento. Que quiero hacer esto sí. Oye, loco. O sea, por favor. Intento ver lo que estoy haciendo, ¿vale? Gracias, buenas tardes. Te has comido un parro. Te has comido un parro. Te has comido un parro. Voy a hacer esto porque si no... Aunque no recupere vida... Vaya por Dios. Por él. Wow. Vale, fuera de aquí. Y quedan estos tontitos. Este que estabas curando y de todo, ¿no, mamón? Voy a curarme un poquito. Hemos salido de aquí, ¿verdad? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, tío. Guay. Espera, espera, espera. Por aquí. Señores, por favor. ¿Qué es tu compañero? Vámonos. Está aquí, ¿no? Aquí sí.
Jill,
You came.
get back.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Bueno, regular, por lo que veo, ¿eh?
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Odín, ¿qué va a ser? ¿De elemento oscuridad o algo así? Tiene toda la puta pinta. Pero es que están muy chetados los que pueden volar, ¿eh? Ni cosquillas, ¿verdad? Hijo de puta. Cuidado, Fénix. Qué barbaridad, tío. Qué barbaridad. Esto es muy Final 10, o sea, cuando parte... Pero es eso, es ver la escena de Final 10, pero con buenos gráficos. Qué pasada. Pero... ¿Que se va a quedar así el mar o qué? Oye, y el Torgalcito ahí en plan de, bueno, pues aquí, de panas. Pero loco, ¿que el Odín se ha vuelto Moisés o qué?
Can you go on?
I think so.
Es que se va a caer eso, tiene que caer ya, ¿no?
But to where?
Ah, bueno. Es que me jode porque los malos tienen teleport, pueden volar en caballos. O sea, yo no entiendo la vida. Y este personaje me da mucha rabia. Porque todos están tan bien hechos. Y este es simplemente... Soy malo y ya está. Bueno.
This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The Blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Barnabas, tío.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you.
Vaya, hombre. Estoy haciendo... Oh. Yo sigo pegándote, tío. Espera, tengo una idea.
Time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what?
Me gustando mucho bajarle la...
A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you?
Vaya, desapareció el cabrón.
This world nor our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. Let's try.
Pero bueno. Tú no sabes que yo soy el amo, así. Espérate, que te hago unas llamas y ya te lo quito eso. No te lo voy a quitar, bro. No se lo he quitado. Dale con todo, yo qué sé, tío.
You will assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light
No me daba, ¿no? Para... No me daba, ¿no? O sea, para...
Clive.
Pero no te había dicho que te giraras, señora.
cannot see. Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very
Me sigue rayando lo de las olas del mar ahí separadas.
It unmakes us.
¿Cuánto va a durar eso?
That its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Ya iba siendo hora. Ya iba siendo putísima hora.
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try.
Don't look back!
Clive derrotado. Me ha gustado mucho. Voluntad de la luz, onda letal. Ojo. Onda letal. Ah, del Bahamut. Vale, vale, vale. Ya me acuerdo que era onda letal. Sí, sí, sí. Que hacían los rayitos que iban ahí tal. ¿Lo hemos conseguido entonces? ¿Han hecho un fundido a negro y hemos salido de ahí? No hagas esto, tío, Sí que lo han hecho, ¿no? Sí lo han hecho, me cago en la puta.
Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
Uy.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe. But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. My life to those I love, and I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know.
Como no le meta filete me voy a enfadar, ¿eh? Es que por favor. Menos mal. Joder, es que Dios mío. Ha tardado. Jesús. Vale, más escena, por favor. ¿Cuánto llevo de gameplay? Porque llevo un rato, tío. Vas a llevar a las 2 horas dentro de poco, ¿no? Seguramente. No lo sé. A ver. Ahí viene el barcazo, ¿no? Sí, ahí viene. Y el Torgal. Se lo han pasado bien. No me han dejado dormir toda la noche.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough.
Así que vamos a hacer secundarias ahora. ¿Te imaginas?
Besides, there is something we must do first.
El cristal, ¿no?
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one.
El barco está detrás para ir a la guarida.
Ash will have to wait.
La promesa. Por haber prometido a Jill que escaparéis a vuestro destino. Ok, vale. Hostia, estamos en el quinto coño, ¿eh? Vale, va a haber escena, ¿verdad? No me vais a dejar moverme libremente. Va en plan de, oh, vamos a hablar. Seguro, ¿verdad? ¡Vale que os parió!
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
No problema. Tenemos a Shiva ahora. Vamos a subir mogollón de Shiva. Así os lo aviso. ¿Será más de defensa? Lo siento, no estoy escuchando lo que me dice el otro. Me importa un carajo, tío. Estoy en plan de Shiva, Shiva.
Keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Vale, gracias. ¿Tienes a Shiva? Te va a poner. No, este es el otro lado del estrecho. Vale. ¿Y ahora? ¿Tienes a Shiva? Muy bien, venga. La destreza de Shiva. Finta glacial. Permite desplazarse a gran velocidad de cualquier dirección al acercarse. ¡Hostias! Eso me gusta, ¿eh? Buah. Secundarias. Mira, el último del... ¿Cómo se dice? El último del herrero, ¿eh? Porque ese es tal... y de carta también. Y aquí también hay otro. Ciencia fornácea. Fornácea. Vale, pues vamos a ver. Ahora. Habilidades. Tarararara. A ver qué tenemos de Shiva. 3K, el de ahí arriba. Y es la finta, ¿no? Me cago en la leche. Para dominarlo. Y se desliza en cualquier dirección. Si durante el desplazamiento se vuelve a pulsar, círculo crea una esquirla de hielo que congela a los enemigos que entran en contacto con ella. A ver. Hostia, qué guapo, tú. Vale, ¿qué más? Esquirlas punzantes. Lanza varias esquirlas de hielo en múltiples direcciones. Vale, me gusta. Lo que decía, ataques en área. We need that. Vale. Es daño, ¿eh? O sea, es... ¡Wow! Si lo cargas más... Vale, a lo titán. ¿Qué tenemos? Ventisca polar. Invoca un gran cristal de hielo que inflige daño a los enemigos que quedan atrapados en su interior. También puede ejecutarse en el aire. ¡Ojo! Vale, me gusta ahí. Polvo de diamantes. Congela a todos los enemigos. Y hacemos patapá. ¡Bueno! Se putísimo bien. Bahamut, te vas a tomar por el culo igual, ¿eh? O sea, me calenté mucho con Bahamut, que me gustaba, la verdad. Pero, tío, es que, vamos a ver. Lo que esto es una quemada. 3K en la habilidad base. Suya. Sí, bueno. Ajustes, guardar. Let's fucking go. Chicos. Como siempre. What a pleasure. Me cago en la puta. Y nos vemos en el siguiente. Chao, chao. Belle, belle.